Alright, so it's about that time. Everyone's asking the same thing now, so I have to do an individual video to basically talk about what we've done, me, myself, Tstreet Controversy Live, along with realcombatmedia.com, to increase, improve, or just make sure our name is in the hat as far as getting to Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao to provide full, extensive coverage. And what that means is, if you do not know, or if you haven't noticed, then you've been living under a rock, major changes have been happening. As you can see, me and my team, we're getting closer and closer to the fighters. We're getting into the events. You see that there's fighter footage courtesy of Showtime, PBC, HBO on the channel. People have been saying, well, why are you ripping this and stealing this? No. Tstreet Controversy Live has written permission from these entities to use the content. So for all the haters out there and they want to think, you're just trying to do this, listen, I'm smarter than you. You know, I'm just saying, I went to school for this type of stuff. I just want you to understand that there's still people in this world that when they say they're going to do something, they do it. You know? And through my history and progression in life, I've gotten to a point in time right now where if I say I'm going to do something, I am going to do it. So I'm just going to leave it at that. So there's a lot of changes going on, but at the same time, I want you to know as far as content is concerned, I will always do my individual analysis videos. All of them are going to be the same as far as predictions, post-fights, analysis. But remember there was an issue around the Mayweather Pacquiao before when it was supposed to be announced and everything, and it was like, you have no credibility. You have no credibility. Now, with my videos, my individual videos where you see me like this and you know, my little makeshift set, now we provide the content, interviews, press conferences, fight footage, whatever to support what I say. So, I'm Tstreet Controversy. This is Tstreet Controversy Live with realcombatmedia.com, and I cover every single major fight live, every single episode of All Access, every single episode of PBC Corner to Corner, every single episode of PBC Corner to Corner, Lights Out, or whatever that is that come on Spike TV, every single episode of 24/7. So, understand that I didn't just come out of anywhere. Understand that I've been on YouTube for November will be 5 years. 5 years. YouTube took a part of my life at one point in time. You know, so this is not just a situation where I'm not deserving to be in this situation. I've worked to get here. I'm talking about at least 45 Saturday nights a year. At least 45 Saturday. It's only 52 weeks in a year. At least 45 Saturday nights a year. I've made the commitment. Fridays, Saturdays, events. You're going to start seeing me in New York a whole lot more. You know, when it comes to press conferences, you're going to start seeing me at all the local Philadelphia fights in all the gyms. You know, I've been to Danny Garcia's gym. I've been to Danny Garcia's gym, Johan's gym. Which one? Schuler gym. I'll be at ABC gym soon. You know, so I want you to understand that what you're seeing. I understand you have some criticism. People say, you know, well, you know, your footage is fuzzy and you got to get better this and everything, you know. At the same time, look at the quality of work that we're producing and look at how fast we're producing it as far as, I didn't think I was going to be, you know, a member of the media last year. So remember, I've said before, I went to college for speech, business. I focused on marketing and theater. So therefore, with what I do on YouTube, it all rolls itself in one. So with the public speaking, I can do these videos. You know, even though people say, oh, they're professional, you shouldn't curse and everything. It's my own style. Listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm able to do these videos comfortably. Like right now, I'm a little, put it this way, I'm tired, but I'm kind of wired as far as probably like 6 hours of sleep in like 3 days. But see, it's a good thing because there's so much productivity. Like right now, if you look at the channel, there's so much stuff going on. We're covering Everything. Everything is, and the thing is, I get exclusive news right now, and I got to do videos. For example, I get exclusive news or tips that I don't even have enough time to put videos out for. I got to do a video on Timothy Bradley versus Jesse Vargas. I already did Cotto versus Highland. Remember, I was the first person actually to tell you about Jose Zito Lopez, Andre Berto. I mean, honestly, do I really have to go on? Khan Algieri was broke here for the most part with that Eddie Hearn interview with B-Roll TV and Shuri. And I'm trying to figure out. It's been just so much. We give you so much, and I think to myself, why do I have to sit up here and explain that we're doing, especially me solely, I'm doing exactly what I said I was going to do. You know, so you think I was going to just sit here for, you know, how many or so years, you know, and just keep doing videos in this box? I'm a 31-year-old man. Like, did you think I just wasn't going to advance? I knew I recognized the issue with the past demons that I had, and I took care of those issues. And then I told myself, I said, oh, you can take over YouTube if you put your mind to it. And that's not being cocky. There's a thin line between cocky and confident. But at the same time, I know my work ethic and everything I've done, from being a bartender to a waiter to a manager at a gas station. It's always carried me through. So therefore, I always know that when it comes to you, hey, while you slacking, I'm working. So when it comes to these events, when I say we're going to provide full coverage when it comes to the press conference, and this is where we're getting to it, we're not all the way there yet. Understand, put your business caps on, and I want you to really look around the channel. And I want you to try to understand, like, there's some major shit going on. So when it comes to the press conferences, we're going to be covering the full press conference. I'm telling you exactly what we're going to be doing. The full press conferences. When it comes to the media workouts, full media workouts. When it comes to the weigh-ins, full weigh-ins. When it comes to the post-fight press conference, full post-fight press conference, and all events associated with it. We're trained, like I'm training a team, and we're training ourselves to make sure that we raise the bar, because in my personal opinion, media, how can I put it? I guess I said this a long time ago. My motivation is not money and fame. So I don't know, like, what people's motivations are. Like, when I see, you know, like, okay, for example, 8 months, 15,300 something subscribers. You'll have people say, well, this person such and such has more subscribers than you. That doesn't bother me, because I'm not on here to get famous. I see my numbers go up, I'm like, oh shit. You know, it doesn't really affect me if that makes sense. But at the same time, I know, well, I got that 15,308 months. How long were you on here? You know, so and that's not being cocky. It's just stating, you know, the obvious. When I left the other channel in September of 2013, when I left on the other channel, there was 8,800 subscribers. July of 2014, there was 20,000. I mean 28,000 exactly. So I guess it's safe to say that when it comes to this, I know what I'm doing, and we're just sharpening up on things, because I feel when it comes to what media is supposed to be doing for the boxers, it's supposed to be highlighting the fighters, but also educating fans on who the fighters are. So when I cover, when I cover every single major fight live, you got to understand that I just don't cover the major fights either. You know, even though I missed the Josh Warrington fight, even though I missed the Dennis Lieberdev fight, like I said, we're in a transitional period. Oh, by the way, let me announce right now before, and I'm going to get back to what I was saying. I'm not going to be doing Google Hangout for maybe until if I go to Mayweather Pacquiao. What it is, for example, I got a lot of stuff going on, yo. A lot of stuff going on. So what it is for you guys to get what you want from me, and for me to do what I said I'm going to do, I need to start resting, if that makes sense. I need to start, I'm not saying I work hard on it, but I need to start resting. But also there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes I need to take care of. And I was thinking to myself, well, where can I cut back on as far as time? And it has to be those Google Hangouts. So normally on Sundays, okay, all right. On Fridays, I start my day at about maybe 4 a.m. and it ends at about maybe 2 a.m. Then I get up at about between 5, 6 a.m. on a Saturday morning, and I don't go to bed till about 5 or 6 a.m. on maybe 7 or 8 on Sunday. Wake up at about noon, and I start, doing all my behind the scenes Tstreet controversy brand stuff, and watching stuff like Game of Thrones or like documentaries and things like that. But basically, what I'm saying is, I need to be more productive because, for example, I got some investors now, I got sponsors, and right now, I need to cut out Google Hangout just for a little while. But then when I come back with Google Hangout, it's going to be something that you never thought, once again, I would be able to do. So therefore, the Google Hangout is actually going to be an actual full-fledged show with a desk. We're going to have the banners hanging up. It's actually going to be a nice setting. I want to have live bands, and it's a lot of stuff going on. It's a lot of stuff going on. So I just want to say, thank you for the people who supported me and followed me up to this point in time. And, I know it's going to be a little vulgar, but I have to say, I'm not fucking around no more. It's just, I know I can do it. I have a vision. I know what I want to do. And also I've said before that my vision is bigger than YouTube. So I look at it like this. I'm a nice, humble dude. You see me at events, I'm cool. Seriously, people will vouch. I'm a regular, cool, humble dude. But at the same time, I'm going there to work. Let's just get that, out of the way. And I'm working with my team to make sure that we're all on the same page as far as we're going there to work. So whenever you see somebody say that they're from Tstreet Controversy Live or that they're from RealCombatMedia.com, we're going there to work. And there's no better way I can emphasize that, because if you put it this way, not everyone is like me. There are some people that want to be famous. There's some people that want to make money. There's some, everyone has their different ambitions. But at the same time, let your work show for it. Simple as that. So I don't want to go on ranting pretty much. So what's going to happen is I'm going to find out soon, I guess, I put it this way. All the protocols to get to Mayweather versus Pacquiao have happened. They are in place. We have someone, Chris Alexander. He's going to be out in LA and Las Vegas covering the media workouts for both fighters. We've been accepted to that, closed to the public, open to the media. We're in there. If I do not go, if I do not make it, I'll tell you why. You got to understand, as I said at the beginning of the video, I'm like, even though I'm well known on YouTube or whatever the case may be, and the boxers know me and everything, I'm still new as far as media is concerned. So I know I can do the work. I know I can do quality work, and like I said, it's not being cocky, it's being confident. I know I can do better work than everyone else. I'm not talking about on the internet, on the interview scene. I'm talking about as far as covering the event, so, but at the same time, these people that are in charge of all this, they don't really know. So one thing that I have going for me that others don't is my large, loyal fan base, that I can get a petition. I can get a whole bunch of people to sign something up, but that's not saying still they won't accept me. So even though, I can do 100,000 views sitting on the couch or sitting right here and do multiple videos a week with 10,000 views and everything, these people don't really know that. And then when it comes to getting fight credentials, there's certain things you got to go through. And my God, like I said, there's been so many different obstacles and entities that have been trying to stop me from not getting to this fight, but also not stop me from getting to the fight, but not advancing, period. So it's a lot of stuff going on, that I'm battling. But if I do not get to the fight, I have to say this. You of all people, y'all know just as well as I know I can do massive damage, from right here. And the fact that I have access to send people to the fights now, I'm going to have an asthma attack. So let me grab my pump. I'm going to do is play some more Rocky Balboa. And I got to cut the air conditioner on. It's that time of the year now. Tstreet Controversy Live. We're going to talk some more. Relax. yeah, you know, I mean, like I said, like I guess I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. You know, since I got some time. What I'll do is when I get out there, basically when you're gonna have the room and everything, room in the MGM Grand. That's a long story. And what will happen is I will confine myself to pretty much just a hotel, because what I want to do is I want to be able just to go right downstairs, you know, get all the footage, you know, get fighter interviews and things like that, go to the press conferences and all that, take my ass right back up to the room, get all that stuff uploaded and everything, you know, do like a Google Hangout, like each day that I'm there, do a different Google Hangout each day, just basically documenting, you know, like a documentary. And also what I will do is I will do a live streaming video. So for example, when I get up and start my day, leave the room, what I'll do is I'll have, it won't be on Google Hangout, I believe I'm going to use another service, I'm not going to give the service name yet, where basically I'll be doing like a live streaming show every day, you know, like on all my journeys throughout Vegas. You know, I got major plans, but when it comes to like content, I'm going to cover everything in full and make sure that I'm the first one uploading all that stuff. And really, honestly, if I do go out there, I want to go out there kind of incognito. You know, I'll have my hat real low down on my face, sunglasses on and everything. And I just want to, you know, like I just want to be in Vegas and be able to say that that we're providing you coverage live from the event. And as I said earlier in the video, like we're doing everything that we're supposed to be doing as far as, you know, numbers. Like, you know, if I go to Mayweather Pacquiao, like I'm going to get major numbers on any content I put up. You know, once again, it's a shame I have to say this, because people always want to label you this and that and this and that. I'm telling you, it's not being cocky, it's being confident, because I'm telling you, I've been building for so long to get to this point. You know, so I look at it like this. In a chance like this, you know, and then having a newborn baby, this is something that how can I put it? I'm not trying to sound cheesy, but this is something that pretty much like mentally I need, my family needs, if it makes sense, you know, because it'd be like the, you know, like a nice little ending to my story, even though I'll still be doing YouTube as far as, you know, making it this far, and then being the first one to break Mayweather versus Pacquiao on the internet, and then put up with all the bull. But, you know, like I said, I gotta actually start getting ready for PBC on NBC, which starts in 20 minutes. Go walk the dog. And then after that, you know, get my videos up, start getting on my paperwork. Shout out to Kyle. I'm not gonna say your full name, obviously. I'm gonna have what else would I have to you tomorrow. Start fixing up my videos and everything. I've been copying and pasting, you know, the description boxes, you know, so there's a lot going on. So I'm going to say I'm Tstreet Controversy. This is Tstreet Controversy Live. Look forward to right here on Tuesday, April the 14th, and Wednesday, April the 15th. Full coverage of Mayweather and Pacquiao's individual closed to the public media workouts right here on Tstreet Controversy Live and RealCombatMedia.com. Also, when it comes to RealCombatMedia.com, listen, I'll just say it straight from the beginning. I'm not working with nobody else's websites. Please, so just understand that right now. It's just Tstreet Controversy and RealCombatMedia.com. So don't try to do that, oh, well, you know, we can do this for you. No. We're doing a Mayweather versus Pacquiao poll on RealCombatMedia.com. It's the link right in the description box. Mayweather by KO or TKO, Pacquiao by KO or TKO, or whoever, or by decision. Please vote. I'm actually going to be doing an individual video on the poll. I was going to do that a while ago, a little behind. Also, I'm going to be doing a video on staff. We need staff. Now, right now, there's a large amount of us. We're growing by the day, but we need more people. And the thing is, I'm telling you right now, like, you know, and everyone that's working with me knows, you talk to me on the phone, we're going to talk man to man. So it's like, I don't want people thinking they're going to come in here and they want to start getting famous, you know, no, it don't work like that. So I'm going to do an individual video. I'm going to explain in detail in a professional manner, and then we're going to go from there. I am Tstreet Controversy. This is Tstreet Controversy Live on RealCombatMedia.com, and I cover every single major fight live. Please subscribe.